Hey guys, we're going to be making a cotton candy per request from one of our friends here. I'm going to be using some roving yarn. I know a lot of times you guys see me using that Hobby Lobby Spring Fluff. That one is much quicker and easier to work with, but I know not everybody has it. So I start with a dowel and a straw if you want it finished. And I'm just going to hot glue this right in. And then I'll probably trim this down because I don't want it that big. Okay, then with the roving yarn, it looks like I have two different colors here. I probably do, and that's okay. So it comes in this big ball, which is a mess. And then I just tear off pieces from it. I don't want them that long. I like to do mine in sections. Some people just hot glue this. I just prefer, I can't talk, to separate these into thinner pieces and work with thinner pieces that I can control the tightness of my cotton candy. I don't want it very loose. So after I take them apart, I just like to pull them a little bit and open them so it's more airy. So I'm going to separate these and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my pieces laid out, and then you can just keep going as thin as you want and then opening them up. I forgot to mention that this yarn is from Amazon. I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby carries it because I just always order it on Amazon. So I'm going to start with my dowel, and I'm just going to start with a base of yarn. I don't care how I get it on here. I'm just going to hot glue that, and then I'm just going to grab these pieces and I'm just going to roll it up. I want this nice and tight. Now for the most part, this will stick to itself, but you guys know I like my insurance. So I do add, see, I don't like when it bumps up like that. If you work on an angle, it kind of gets it nice and tight. So then I like to use the Elmer's Craft Bond spray adhesive. I get this at Walmart, I think Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I'm pretty sure you can get it anywhere. You can also use hairspray. I just prefer this one. And right here, I just have a piece of foam board from the Dollar Tree that I use to cover my table when I'm spraying this. You guys, this is very sticky if it gets on your stuff. You don't need a whole lot. I just want it there to grab all my layers, and then I just keep going. Now once I have it the thickness that I like at the bottom, then I start focusing on my top. Once I get a piece or two, it's not sticking. I don't like running hot glue through it because it does show if you get messy with the hot glue. I used to do that, and then I found this spray and I really like it, even though I make a mess when I get it on my hands. So I'm just going to continue layering this. I don't want to do a huge one. Okay, so right here from pulling apart my yarn, I have like a bulk. I don't like that. So I'm just going to hold. Let me move you guys. Okay, I'm going to hold my yarn that's attached, and I'm going to pull that. It looks like a little knot. I don't want that in my cotton candy. And then just keep going up. Now, it's kind of the shape that I want and size here, so I'm going to just focus at the top. So I don't want this obvious space where I'm going to start getting it thicker. So then I'll just go in and kind of taper that in with another piece. And this looks pretty good for what I want. And then I'll finish it off with some spray. If you think, you know what, I think I want it a little bit taller, you don't have to go through that whole process all over again and keep using your product. You can add just a tiny bit of hot glue right here and add a tiny piece. Just right there. And then finish it off with some spray. And if you want to add your glitter, you could do that now. And then I always like to just smooth it out with my hand. And you have your cotton candy. Super easy, guys.